Okay, this is electric power coming into the house. It's too low to the ground. It does not extend up through the roof. The service mast, okay, weatherhead should penetrate. It should bring the cable in a minimum of 3 feet above the roof covering. Now this is a passive wind turbine. This house has gable vents on the ends. It's kind of like that gable vent over there. So on these upper ends we have gable vents. So what happens is when you mix the ventilation like this, air takes the path of least resistance. The gable vents are passive. They're both air intake and air exhaust. So they're sitting here passive. As the heat accumulates in the attic, it causes the turbines to turn. They're supposed to. They're drawing heat out of the attic. And it's coming from these gable vents. That's called a short circuit. Alright? The bottom half of the attic space is still. It's a still air box. It's just accumulating heat, holding it next to the living space. Now in this house I know that we got a clothes dryer over here. So I'm assuming, I don't know yet, this is the first video, I'm assuming that the clothes dryer exhausts to that wall. I know that the kitchen vent fan is circulating. I know that we got 2 bathrooms. I don't know if they even have fans in them, but I know that we've got a water heater and a furnace. The furnace is over there. The water heater is over here somewhere. Okay, so if this is a water heater flue, and this is a water heater flue, if this flue is being used or not is just replaced because, alright, we should have a storm collar right there. And this vent over here, I don't know what it goes to. Alright, we got a nice little hole right there for the water to get in. And then the neoprene boot around it is buckling. So it goes down like that. Water sits in there and just waits for its opportunity to enter the house. Now we haven't had rain in a few days, so I don't know how much wet we're going to get. I mean, I don't live far from here, and it rained about 4 drops last night at my house. So now we come over here. This roof is a fairly recent, nice dark black roof. Dark roofs will work for you if the attic is properly ventilated, and it's not. If it's properly insulated, that's to be determined. Okay, so, and it's a fairly recent installation, I can tell, and the style is fairly recent as well. And so we come over here, and this is the furnace flue, and we can see the rust coming down on the shingles. Okay, that's an indication that we have a heat exchanger problem. So we've got that going on as well. We've got leaves and debris in our valleys. This all needs to be cleaned up. Our rain gutters are in pretty bad shape. You can tell they weren't replaced when the roof covering was replaced. Another indication that this is a fairly recent roof covering installation. And if more than $600 of repairs have been done to the roof, to do it right, and it doesn't take much to get $600 under it. I think it's $500 actually, but anyway. Err on the side of caution. More than $600. I know this roof costs more than $600. What I'm getting at is a building permit should have been issued. So maybe you can get that information from the city, from the municipality. The roof covering itself looks like it's in pretty good shape. The roof covering itself, I can't find any problems with it. I can't find any wind damage. I can't find any hail damage. So the roof covering is okay. The attic ventilation is not. Okay, the furnace flue has the rust, so the furnace heat exchanger is not. We don't have a storm collar right here, and we got all these holes right over here. So those things, not the roof cover, but kind of associated with the roof. The furnace isn't. Ventilation kind of is. We need to work something out. We need to come up with a better solution than that.